All right, ride safe.
My name's Hytron. I am riding a 75 Norton Commando with aluminum tank here. The tank is from the tank shop out from Scotland this week. Just redid the whole top end.
No kidding. And you're the event organizer?
Yep.
Awesome. Yep. Thanks for doing it. We did it last year. It's our first charity ride event ever, and it was a great time, so thank you for doing it.
Yeah, no, it's a great thing. Been doing it since the whole thing started.
That's awesome.
We're gonna keep on continuing doing it. So
that's great. Well, thank you. My name's Blair.
Blair. This is Elsie, and I'm
Hi,
Jared.
Elsie. I'm Blair. And we're here with Jared, and you're riding this Triumph today. So what model is it and what year?
It is a Street Twin, Triumph Street Twin. It's a 2014.
Are you riding on behalf of anyone today or in memory of anybody?
Yeah, kind of. We've lost a few friends over the years to suicide. Elsie, actually, when she was 4 years old, our next door neighbor, she was pulling out of the garage with my wife.
I wasn't driving.
She noticed a little something, said something looks funny, and pointed at the neighbor's house. My wife saw exhaust coming out from the garage. She went over, opened up the door, found the neighbor in there, and he's one that we've been friends with, and we were concerned about him. He was suffering with depression and other things, but would never talk about it. My wife pulled him out, called 911. We got him revived, and actually we just got a letter from him yesterday. He's one of those we're riding for. He's doing fantastic. He's talking openly about all these things, and in fact he's taking part of the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're pretty excited. So
that's great.
He's one of a few that we're kind of riding for and keeping in memory.
That's good. But thank you for sharing your story with us. I hope you enjoy the ride.
Yeah, we will.
And thanks. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Much obliged. Thank you. It was nice to meet you.
You too.
Hi, I'm Jeff Murphy. No, where should I be looking to you?
To the camera, to the audience.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, I'm Jeff Murphy, and I'm riding. I started about 5 years ago, and I rode first because my father had prostate cancer. And then 2 years after that ride, I found out that I had prostate cancer. So at age 56, I was diagnosed. I am a survivor, and appreciate the ride even more so because of that. So thanks to everybody that's doing the ride. Thanks for the local organizers. We appreciate it. And I'm riding a Triumph T100 today. One of my favorites, and it's got a great Ace Cafe vibe to it today with the weather, so we're excited.
And what year is it?
This is 2017.
It's
one of the more new ones.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's not exactly retro, but it does the job and it's a really nice bike.
Oh, we really appreciate it, and it's gonna be weird, but can I give you a hug?
Sure.
Congrats,
absolutely.
Man. Congrats on beating it.
Thank you. Thanks for being here and getting us some more support for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride.
It's cool, man. Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
My name is Adam Wurzfeld, and I am riding a 1995-year-old motorcycle.
And that's super awesome because that was right before, was that right when they were getting imported officially, or right before?
I think it was right, like probably the very first year they were imported.
That's
it's
awesome.
Right around that.
Super cool.
Yeah.
And you rode last year. It was great.
I did. I've ridden this ride a couple years, maybe 5 or so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then do you have a monkey today?
I do have a monkey today. My good friend Hi, who's on the Norton, his son,
Oh yeah.
is the hack monkey.
Cool, man. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Good to see you again.
Absolutely.
Cheers,
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
is a great city bike. Great to ride around on, small, light, super fun.
Awesome.
I've had it for a year. Love to ride whenever I get a chance.
Did you ride last year?
I did ride last
Okay.
year. Had a great time. A fantastic event. I had seen online about it, learned about it, and thought I absolutely have to do this. It's
Awesome.
a great cause. Raises money for men's health and mental health, and that's fantastic. So we're riding. My dad, Don, has prostate cancer. Is actually going to start treatment in the next couple months, and he'd been in watchful waiting for a while, but it got a little worse. So we're
sorry to
riding.
hear that.
That's
Okay. Thank you for speaking with us and sharing your story.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. So AJ, you're riding a Bonneville Triumph this year. What year is it?
Yep, it's 2012, the SE.
Looks awesome. And
I
you rode
loved it.
last
Thank
year.
you. Yep.
You got the pin.
Yep.
Nice. That's awesome. Cool. And then Christina, did you also ride last year?
I rode with him on this.
Awesome. Super cool.
Yep.
Is there any reason you're riding this year? Like, is there someone you're riding for or in memory of?
It started off just an interest in classic bikes.
Sure.
But then, you know, the cause is great. My dad's had some health issues, so it's a little bit for him.
Sure.
But just the camaraderie of the vintage bikes, I think, is what led me to it ultimately.
That's
But,
awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Hi, I'm Karen Hansen, and this is my Royal Enfield with the Sidecar. The cozy can come off if you want it. It's an all-Indian motorcycle. Today I'm riding for my friend Jess's dad, who is going through treatment for colon cancer right now. Interesting fact is I'm heading to Morocco to do a Morocco monkey run on a 50cc Honda Monkey. We're starting in the Sahara Desert, and we have to make it back to Marrakesh within 6 days.
Well, I love your bike. I actually cut somebody else off so I could follow you, so I hope you don't mind.
No.
But it's wonderful. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
So my name is Graham Beresford. This is my ride. It's a Sim Wolf Classic 150. The Sim made they made the old Honda CD 125s for Honda back in the 70s and 80s and 90s and on. And then when Honda discontinued the line, Sim bought the rights to it, and they kept making it. And now they export them here, and it's great because you've got essentially a 1970s and early 1970s bike with 21st century technology.
Yep. So is there a reason you're riding today, or is it for the camaraderie? Like, what brings you here?
It's a number of different things. Yes, the camaraderie. Also, I've just always wanted to participate in a group ride. It's for a really good cause, obviously. In the last 3 years, I've lost my brother and 2 aunts to cancer. So cancer sucks. And, I'm a veteran, and I know a lot of people who have dealt with mental health issues. And so, that's kind of the other half.
I'm Ernest, and this is Marnie Owens, and we've been riding this bike for like 4 or 5 years now. We came here because we enjoyed the event. The idea of doing something for men, helping out the issue of prostate. My father had prostate cancer, so we saw the cause and we saw the issue. The idea was being for gentlemen and doing something upscale, and we said, well, we got the right bike for that, so let's go ahead and do that. So we were very much excited to do that.
Well, it's a beautiful bike. You're 49 Indian,
it's
correct?
A
48 Indian.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
The sidecar from the factory, or is that added
No,
afterwards?
the sidecar was an add-on. It was done by a gentleman who, unfortunately, he put this bike together and he did not get a chance to ride it. So we got it from the estate, and it was worked on by our friend over here, our colleague, who did some work to get the engine going. And so in the last few years of tearing it apart and reworked it and got things going, but it's a fun ride.
Well, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And so thank you very much for sharing your story and your bike, and we really appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much. It was a very good event.
Thank you, sir.
Well, my name's Jim Miskey. It's a 1978 CX500. I bought it in a couple of cardboard boxes in a tote bin for $300, and I just wanted to build a little cafe bike. So I just started tinkering and hammered out some copper parts, and I hang some goodies on here. Little trinkets every so often. I get a new little trinket that would be kind of cool. And, it's just like a fun cafe-inspired bike, so I can, like the guys in England would do. They just ride and have fun.
It was super cool. One of my favorite parts was the fuel gauge on the side. Like with the Ural, I just go off of miles. I don't even bother with the gauge, but this is even better. I love it a lot.
It's just it's been a fun project. I built it in my basement.
No way.
And then rode it the first year in Distinguished Gentleman Ride, and that was my first ride, basically.
Sure.
With it. So I'm a motorcycle mechanic by trade, so 25 years working at a motorcycle dealership. So this is not my first
rodeo.
Motorcycle.
That's so cool.
I've ridden thousands of motorcycles. I mean literally thousands of motorcycles.
That's so cool.
It's a lot of fun.
So Jim, what brings you to the event? Is it the camaraderie? Is it the fact that it's mostly classic bikes? Is there somebody that you're?
I mean, it is. It's like it's like-minded people that I get to ride with. I mean, we all know somebody that's had cancer, so I mean, I'm all about putting some money in, and sponsoring an event. I think it's just it's amazing the worldwide worldwide thing. I can, you know, right now somebody else is riding
Yep.
at the same time in another country.
Yep.
You know, and so it makes it all worthwhile. You know?
Well, thanks for sharing your story and about your bike. It's beautiful. I love it.
thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And you're also riding Ural today. I'm also riding Ural. I'm riding in 2018. I'm all the way at the end now.
Oh, okay.
And what year is yours?
11.
So 2011. So you've got the drum brake.
Yep.
Carby, not a Fuelie.
Yep.
Are you the original owner? Or did you buy it used?
It's just like first one they sold it.
Oh, no kidding. That's awesome.
So loud. I was like, oh, you gotta
And
do
is this Private Scoop's first gentleman's ride?
First gentleman's ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's been in training in here since April.
That's great.
He's only 7-8 months old.
How did that go? How did you get him adjusted? Just like put him in the seat for a while, or
Put him in there and he
took
to us like
the whole motor down.
a bird
One
to the
day,
air.
That's
rejacked
awesome.
everything, put it all back together, and like in one day, I was like,
my previous dog, Sergeant Cooper.
Sergeant Cooper?
Yeah.
I had him in here for 9 years.
He made one out of
No
like
way.
straight stock.
That's
and I was
awesome.
like,
Well, thanks for speaking with us today. Much obliged. We're asking people to talk a little bit about their bikes, a little bit about, you know, what brought them to the ride, and then, you know, just anything they want to share about their co-pilot, who's the coolest attendee today, right?
Just chilling,
That's
right,
you,
buddy?
buddy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 81 CB750. I bought it. It was in kind of rough shape. Didn't run very well, so you know, just rebuilt the carbs, valves, and did a little cafe stuff, and finally found a sidecar to check
Yeah, because
out.
I didn't remember that last year.
So hard to find.
They're hard.
And built this kind of crappy frame, just welded it together. Bought some pieces off of eBay, you know, and just so this thing is just kind of thrown together.
But it looks awesome, man.
Yeah.
And I kept following you. I was mostly in the back today, and I was like, I gotta catch him. I gotta catch him. It's super cool. And then, who's your co-pilot today?
This is Pablo. He's been riding in this thing ever since I built it, which is for you, buddy. Right? So he's pretty much the only passenger that ever goes in here.
That's so cool.
Hey, we made it. It is Sunday, September 29th, 2019, and we're at the end of our fantastic journey at the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. I want to say a big thanks to all of our sponsors, starting off with Ural of Pittsburgh, Wooden Hill Brewing, Bertimus of YouTube, our friends at Hemisphere Off-Road, Club Mutts, Cardo. Big thanks to Zanazi USA, Industrial Printing Equipment, And then lastly, to Big Apple Sidecar Tours, also a year-old project in business, so that's super awesome. We had a pretty emotional day. As you can imagine, when you are doing a charity ride for cancer and for mental health awareness, and we were fortunate that a bunch of people added their stories and their names to this, but it really puts everything into focus when you come together for the camaraderie and the brotherhood, but then you realize that some of the people you're riding with are fighting cancer right now, bladder cancer, prostate cancer, and some of those people have beaten it, and then there are people that they've lost. So anyway, thank you all for your support. We smashed our goal, slightly over $3,500. That puts us second in the state of Minnesota. I love all of y'all. Thank you for your support, and we're going to see you again next year. Thank you so much.